Hello, I'm Han Song, and let's do the first question of the new homework 8. First, let's do the question 1. According to the question, we can draw the graph of gx like this. When y equals -1, x is between 1 and 2, and when y is between -1 to 1, the value of x it can be determined by this curve and this, and when y is equal to 1, the value of x is from -2 to -1, and when y is between 1 and 2, x is the value of x it can be determined by this curve. The curve is 1 minus x, and from this graph we can see that when y is less than -1 or y is larger than 2, f y of y will equal to 0, and when y equals -1, from this we can know that f y of -1 will equals to 1 minus p of x minus 1. And since this is the density function of fx, from this we can know that p of x equals 1 equals 3/4. So fy of -1 will equals to 1/4. So the f of -1 will equals to 1/4 times delta of y plus 1. And when y is larger than -1 and smaller than 1, fy will equals to, according to the formula, fy will equals to fx of x1 over the absolute value of the derivation of g of x1. And since fx is always equal to 1/4, and the derivation of g of x1 is equal to 2, so fy is equal to 1/8. And when y is equal to 1, according to this equation, according to this graph, we can know that f y of 1 will equals to p of x equals -1 times delta of y minus 1. Just here is -1, and just this region, and it will equals to 1/4 times delta of y minus 1. And when y is larger than 1 and smaller than 2, according to the equation, fy of y will equals to 1 minus 4. So according to the above calculation, we can get that fy of y will equals to 0 when y is smaller than -1, and will equal to 1/4 times delta of y plus 1 when y is equal to -1. And fy of y will equals to 1/8 when y is larger than -1 and smaller than 1, and will equals to 1/4 times delta of y minus 1 when y is equals to 1, and will equals to 1/4 when y is larger than 1 and smaller than 2. And when y is larger than 2, fy of y will equals to 0. So this is the graph for fy for, oh sorry, here is y. For y equals to -1, the whole region at -1 is equals to equals to 1/4, and when y increase from -1 to 1, this value is 1/8, and at 1, the region is also 1/4, and when y increase from 1 to 2, the value for fy is equal to 1/4. And according to this this graph, we can get that when y is smaller than -1, capital fy of y will equals to 0, and when y is equals to -1, at this point, capital F of y will equals to 1/4, and when y is larger than -1 and smaller than 1, the value for capital Fy of y will be 1/4 plus the integration in this region. It will be 1/8y, and when y is equals to 1, the capital F of y will equals to 1/4 plus 1/8 times 2. 2 is this range, and plus 1/4, it will be 3/4. And when y is larger than 1 and smaller than 2, capital F of y will equals to 3/4. Here's the value, and plus this region, and it will be 1/4 times y. And finally, Fy will be capital Fy will be 1 when y is larger than 2. And the graph for capital Fy is like this. When y equals to -1, capital F of y will equals to 1/4, and when y increase from -1 to 1, capital F y of y will increase from 1/4 to 1/2, and when y equals to 1, capital Fy of y will increase 1/4 to 3/4, and when y increase from 1 to 2, capital Fy of y will increase from 3/4 to 1, and when y is larger than 2, capital Fy of y will equals to 2. Well equals to 1.